So please introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Erik. I do the Scratch Festival stuff here at Sample Music Festival, and I also work for Beatsurfing.
So Erik, tell me a bit more about Beatsurfing.
Yeah, Beatsurfing is right now it's an app only. We put out like an MVP version where you can kind of create your own layouts. We have a bunch of little miniature instruments, basically VSTs, drag and drop, replace your samples. There's some generated sounds as well, and you can make beats and make like a performance play area and kind of play your beats and recreate them live, or just use it as a tool in the studio to kind of make some quick ideas on the fly.
So you organize the DJ battle here. How did that go in your opinion?
Yeah, it went great. This is actually the first time we did a DMC. We usually do like a head-to-head bracketed scratch battle. And then DMC this year was kind of trying to do more live events. And they said, hey, you want to do a DMC format scratch battle where your entry will be like a wild card to the World Finals. So yeah, of course we did it. And it was really great turnout. Like D-Styles came out, EPROM to judge, did some showcases. Everybody was, excited. And we did a fun thing where the finalists all had a cut with the judges afterwards. So it was a great time. Everybody had a blast for sure.
What do you think the future holds for DJ battles in terms of its involvement?
Its involvement, I mean, I noticed that Red Bull's three-style one went away, right? And now I think DMC is introducing a category similar to that. Or no, IDA is, sorry, like a party rocking type thing. Scratch battles in general seem to still be more online, especially after COVID. I think there's a big difference between an online scratch battle, right? It's like, and the in-person, An online one is doing an essay or taking it, where you can try over 150 takes till you get it right. When you get people here in person and you see the knees shaking like crazy, and the guy who is like a crazy cut killer on the recorded videos gets up there and you're like, this isn't the guy I know, he's got the nerves, and you see like in the second round when he's calmed down a bit, and you're like, oh, there it is, So I really love the in-person ones, and I hope there can be a lot more of them in general, yeah.
Of course, obviously live, you don't have to, you've got to contend with the lights, the feedback, things that you wouldn't have to contend with in your own system.
Skipping needles, yeah. So.
And tell me, what do you think of the value is for a lot of vendors being involved in Sample Music Festival?
Yeah, well, for me, we're a small startup, right? We've got like an 8-person team. We're in our first year of raising money. We're small. We can't afford some crazy booths at NAMM, right? You got to kind of bomb these kind of things. But with Sample Music Festival, just having some gear, showing up, being in person, you can not have to spend a bunch of money for your brand, right, to be involved. And then being here, there's so many cool people from all over the world doing the different things. So with Beatsurfing, I met a Harvard professor doing hip hop from the US that's a crazy finger drummer, and then guy from Hamburg who's a crazy finger drummer, the guy from Italy, and I get to just connect with them, show them. I've already sent licenses out to guys. I've already getting feedback. Oh, you should do this. Oh, you should do that. So especially for a small brand, it's really invaluable to get this kind of in-face feedback. You quickly see what you did wrong, and you quickly see oh yeah, or you have those ideas I really want to do this, and then everybody's like, you should do this. And you're like, I got it. You go back to we're right. We're on the track. So yeah, it's great. It's really great.
So you were saying in terms of product development, it's it was really valuable.
Really valuable, yeah, really valuable for us. It's just being there hands-on, even, especially when you're a music nerd, you can get kind of in your own little bubble of what's good. And if you make some plug-in and then you add 50 crazy effects and all this stuff, and then you give it to a guy in the studio and he's like, never looks at that, he just uses the one thing and hits random. You got to learn those things, and you don't learn those things in your bubble. You need to get out and see what other people are doing, for sure.
And what about the networking aspect? You just touched on it there, but there's a wide scope of people. There's synth music producers, there's all kinds of musicians, singers. What about that aspect?
I mean, it's huge. Even we had these two scratch legends, EPROM and D-Styles, right, who've been in the game forever. Everybody, I'm a super fan. Freaking seeing all their scratches. And then those guys were like, oh, we really want to meet this dude Circuit who's doing the synth tablism. He's got his turntables hooked to synths, and they're like, we have so many questions for him. And just watching those two connect, Circuit's like, that's like my idol. And they're like, you're doing such dope stuff. And to see those two worlds come together from, different continents, and they're already talking about, we're going to make this, and we got some ideas for songs in 2 days, so the networking thing is invaluable for sure, without a doubt.
So let's say you were someone that wanted to visit Sample Music Festival. What advice would you give them?
Book your hotel or your hostel early, because it's way cheaper. I booked mine last minute. It was a terrible idea. But really, just come down. Just buy a ticket, come down. I mean, it's such a welcoming, warm atmosphere. Everybody's friends. all the artists are doing workshops and hanging out, so they're not like secluded in some green room. They're having jams with everybody. They're, you know, tapping people on the shoulder, asking what they're doing. Like everybody's kind of on equal footing. It's a real nice social scene. So just come have fun. Get a good kebab at Mustafa's. If you need a burger, hit Burgermeister. If you need Thai food, Kwan's the spot. That's it. Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you so much.
No problem, man. No problem. Thanks, guys.
Perfect.